Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you, the Chariot, Major Arcana 4, Cancer. There you are, standing in your power. What you are focused on is the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Cancer. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is study, research. It is also taking a course, taking a class, or upgrading your skills, digging up the dirt. What's coming towards you is this Chariot. So this could be you inquiring or studying, looking into buying a vehicle, or looking into where you would like to move, relocate, getting out of Dodge. I'm also getting something about everything you want, dream of, and desire, because the Page of Pentacles is about longing and desiring for growth, for expansion. I'm also getting somebody is longing and desiring for you to connect. Something about a connection here. Because the Knight of Pentacles is about being diligent, hardworking, loyalty, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That also could be your right-hand man, your right-hand woman, or looking for a good investment. So Page of Pentacles, don't underestimate the Page of Pentacles. It grows into the King of Pentacles. So there's something about like a seed being planted, and you're very determined and driven. I'm also getting something about like driving around. So you might have to go from place to place. Driving around. So this could be like driving around, looking at vehicles, driving around, looking at places you'd like to live, communities you would like to live at. But in your focus is the Five of Wands. Now, Five of Wands could be like a deep-rooted insecurity on starting something new. So this could be like taking a course, taking a class, putting yourself out there. What is this Page of Pentacles? And the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I'm also getting something about conflicted about a child or something about children. Fighting with a child in a vehicle. Because I'm getting something about like you being on the road and then having a conversation possibly with a younger fire sign or an earth sign. This could also be about earthly matters. So the tangible things. Okay, so what is this Chariot? Let's just see what you're doing here. Because you have Five of Wands and Five of Wands together, which equals the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is kind of like burnout, frustration, oppression, and something about like conflicted. It almost feels like you're being pulled in two different directions. I'm also getting something about your competitors or competing. So this could also be sports, because Five of Wands could be some kind of like sporting event. So looking into tickets, buying or scalping. Look at a scalper for the best ticket. Yeah, and the Ten of Wands. There's something about like a heavy workload or like a hefty load. So this could be like a truck or like a travel trailer. Because that Ten of Wands is something heavy you're putting in a vehicle or like a heavy one-sided dynamic. Now, in your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Cups. Heavily drained. I'm also getting something about a mother. Watch the drainage here. I'm also getting something about your vehicle. So like electric vehicle, maybe you're going through a lot of gas. Something about driving fast and burning a lot of gas. Maybe that this is you talking to your child. So like you're fighting with your child, like you're burning up all the gas or something. I'm also just getting something about like gas, like it could be a leak, not scaring you or anything. Or this could be like gas, like something in your stomach, rumbling in the stomach, gastric, and the Emperor. So in your focus is the Emperor and the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is drama, conflict, arguments, fighting with authority, a father. You know, this Emperor is about firm and fair decisions. But I'm also getting something about this Emperor, like expanding some kind of like expansion or the vision. We'll come back to that Emperor, because in your focus is some kind of control factor or father figure. This can also be like fighting with a father, and then there's children involved as well. Like you take the kid to a sporting event, like pick up the kids. I'm having this heavy load. Something about like a truck. I'm also getting something of like hauling something. Like it's a hefty load, hauling. Also about calling. What is this? Queen of Cups in the blocked and challenged position. Queen of Cups in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is either emotionally drained, burnout, or something about like needing to hydrate. Hydration of the body. Or dealing with somebody who is highs and lows in mood swings. So going back to the swinging. So it's like this person could have really bad mood swings or outbursts, especially with the Five of Wands. Mood swings or swings. I'm also getting something about like swinging the bat, but also swinger. Kind of feels like that. This could be an actual swing set for children. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In the blocked and challenged position is Libra, Cancerian. So this could be somebody who is a little bit salty or pissed off, very heavily judgmental type of a mother. Queen of Swords is also somebody who is having a hard time regulating their emotions and seeing something logic. And that's a really good energy of having this Emperor. So it's almost like going to this Emperor and asking this person to sort this out. Kind of feels like you're sifting and sorting right now. Because your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. And you know, the Knight of Pentacles is about diligence and hardworking and very meticulous. This person could also be a perfectionism. Something about like a person wants something to be perfect. But I'm also getting something about like the all work and no play is actually burning you out. Or childcare, something about like children, sports, running kids around. And then I heard like stop kidding around. Queen of Swords in the blocked and challenged position could also be an ex, like an ex-boss, an ex-lover. What is this? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is usually somebody who's loyal, diligent, and a good investment. It is also slow pace, like slow down. Slow down and pace yourself. And the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, there could also be a review or a reassessment. Going over something with like a fine comb pen with that investment. This is, who do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in? Taking a pause, taking a breather, and reflecting. And what's coming with me for the long haul? Okay, so let's just go over. I just want to know what this Page of Pentacles is. There's some kind of like new area that you're looking into. And maybe that this is a very competitive market, or there is something about like this Emperor. You know, the Emperor can be very salty and crusty and rigid in a stance without the Empress. I'm also getting something about like hold your vision, hold your horses. What is this Page of Pentacles and Five of Wands? And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm getting for some of you here where the Page of Pentacles is like longing and desiring for more in life, or longing and desiring to create something. But the Seven of Cups is like the vending machine card. And with the vending machine card, not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. I'm also getting an energy of procrastination. So some kind of like deep-rooted insecurity around this younger earth sign. It could be an earth sign, a water sign, possibly a Leo. An old insecurity is actually robbing you of like taking action because of procrastination. And when emotions are running extremely high, intellect is very low to make a cognitive decision. You do also have 3 sevens on the board here, Cancer. And I feel like sevens are to focus on you and where you're going and growing, and less on what this person's doing, on what this gossiper's saying. You know, if you have anybody who's like naysayer, gossiper, competing with you, saying something quite harsh or blunt, because you know, Queen of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is harshly and heavily judgmental towards another person. What is this Chariot and this 10 of Wands? Like this heavy cart. I'm just getting you like carting things around, going from place to place. I always get like sales rep or something about selling. And the Empress. Well, that's beautiful energy. So the Empress is on the board. Relax, lean back. And it's almost like when you lean back in this beautiful feminine energy, you're heavily receptive. But I'm also getting like shipping and receiving. So this could be like something you're doing, sales, shipping, receiving. I'm also getting something about like shipping or training some kind of car. Like, you know how people move across and they're like shipping or like even like barging something. What is this Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles? Something about it's going to slow down. And the Eight of Wands. King of Swords and the High Priestess. A lot of truth, a lot of facts, a lot of clarity and news about an investment. It's a good investment for you to take. I'm also getting something about like a person that's good at investments. So this could be like coins, money, crypto. Something about like fighting for someone's time and attention. But I'm also getting a situation where somebody here is like really salty, really pissed off, emotionally drained from a circumstance or a situation, especially in the blocked and challenged position. I'm also getting something about like your status rising, or you giving birth to something quite heavy. It's work and career focus, but I'm also getting like a personal dynamic here. Something personal. Love heals fear. The power of your love can heal bullies and angry people to be less afraid. Love heals fear. And you know, the Empress is all 4 queens in one, What you're focused on is the Emperor. But are you in competition with this person, or are you on the same page? So if you're competing with your significant other, bring love into the situation. Like, lean back, relax. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be liked. You don't need to be like everyone else. You are perfect just the way you are. And these cards, I love these cards. They actually were a gift from my Cancerian friend. She loves unicorns. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So this could be with a dynamic with like your mother, father. I'm also getting something about a person here wants like a loan, or like early, what is that thing when it's like you want money? Like they're already retired, but I'm thinking like this person wants like, you know, when people pass on and then you get the money, you want that, whatever that is. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father loves you as much as they can. Love. The answer that you are seeking is love. So it's about bringing more love into the situation. I'm also getting somebody here starts things and then procrastinates because they overthink the circumstance. Like Page of Pentacles is longing and desiring. Aligned. Walking your path, living your purpose, going the right direction. And it does have sunflowers on here. Sunflowers speak of joy and happiness. So following your bliss, following of what makes you feel happy. Something about sports and children as well. So sports events and sporting goods. Walking away, being done, relationship ending, learning the lesson. Maybe you live with your mother and father, or maybe down the street, and this is something where you need a little bit of breathing room so you can be your own person. Look for signs. Looking for a sign. Opening to spiritual guidance. Willing to accept the truth. Trusting your gut feelings. So remember when I was saying about like the GI or the gastro? I'm also getting something about like gas. It's like you need more energy or gas in the tank. I'm also getting something about like I'm out of gas because of this hefty load. Somebody also could be very gassy. I'm just gonna say it's on here. And it says getting away, vacation together, much needed break, and romantic retreat. So maybe there is something about you putting in a lot of effort or having a really heavy workload so that you can have some downtime here. Crossroads. Choices, multiple options, turning point, and indecision. So this is about you being at a crossroads. So you've always chosen this door, but now you're kind of looking at this door. And with the deep-rooted insecurities, it's something different. So you want to create something different to get a different result. I'm also getting something about possibly like a mother, father was very strict or opinionated. Something about living with your mother and father too. It's like there's too much friction in the house, or what they want for you versus what you want. Wedding, marriage, forever, the one and union. Fated meeting, meant to be, destiny, predetermined, and encounter. This person looks different than you, or it's in a different place, different face, different race. Date, courting, dating, anniversary, and meetup. I'm also getting something about you have been going the distance. So let's say that you always have to go to this person's home, the Emperor's home. But I feel like what you need to bring up is like meeting halfway, because you're feeling a little bit burnt out, but it's actually making you angry, because Queen of Swords can be somebody who's quite salty. And then hookup, one night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, and fling. I'm also getting something about like spring cleaning. So again, there's something about like getting a truck or like a U-Haul. Something about like a heavy load, like a U-hauling something around. Somebody wants to buy a machine or something. Pale, time to get out of a situation. And it says choices, multiple options, turning point. Yeah, this is a turn of events. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So find and you will seek. I'm also getting something about like digging up the dirt more. Maybe you're buying, yeah, something about dirt digging, buying a piece of land. I don't know what this is. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. But it says time to get out of a situation. And then it says wish won't be granted. Moon, changes in your life. Seek out information that will help you. Changes in your life. I'm also getting something about like you presenting something to this Emperor, and this Emperor, there's a lot of competition. I'm getting something about a competitive market, a meeting, and flowers, happiness. So there is purse, pay attention to your finances. So again, somebody coming to you and they want like, oh, that's what it is, inheritance. Somebody here is going to come to you and be like, I want to buy this piece of machinery or this heavy duty truck or something. Somebody here wants an early inheritance so that they can move or relocate. There's just something here on the board about that. Maybe that's you as well. But I'm also getting a situation where there's like sports, sporting goods, sporting events, buying tickets. Or maybe there has been tickets that you've been buying and going all the way to meet this Emperor. I'm getting something about you needing to tell him or her to meet you halfway so that it doesn't feel so one-sided. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Cancer. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.